The Linux.
What carries me? What's inside me? In time, there exists no time.
In the Right Light invites you to follow the beat. In the Right Light is a creative writing workshop that takes you to magical Morocco. Over 3 days we discover the mystical literary history of Tangiers, and then we travel up to the mountain town of Chefchaouen.
Is the question time? Therefore the answer is time.
We're here in the Paul Bowles room in the American legation. Of course, Paul Bowles is the writer most synonymous with Tangiers' literary history. And because of his presence here, he attracted many other writers. On the wall here beside me, here, we see a picture of William Burroughs. William Burroughs was in Tangiers from 1954 to 1958. Although Burroughs and Bowles were completely different writers, in their own right they were both icons of 20th century Western literature. Between them they attracted a very different mix of writers. On the one hand you have Bowles with Capote and Williams. On the other hand you have Burroughs with Ginsberg and Jack Kerouac. These two groups, different groups, represent the huge diversity going on in literary developments in the middle of the 20th century. Reading Burroughs' letters really gives an insight into his thinking behind Naked Lunch. In here we have some of the ideas that are underpinned in that text. I'll give you an example with this letter. Dear Alan, he's writing to Allen Ginsberg. Tangiers, June 16, 1954. There is an end of the world feeling in Tangiers, with its glut of nylon shirts, Swiss watches, scotch and sex and opiates sold across the counter. Something sinister in complete laissez-faire, and the new police chief up there on the hill accumulating dossiers. I suspect him of unspeakable fetishist practices with his files. When the druggist sells me my daily box of Eucadol ampules, he smirks like I had put up bait to a trap. The whole town is a trap, and someday it will close. Although both Bowles and Burroughs are amongst the most infamous writers of the 20th century, the two could not have been more different, either in terms of style or personality. Bowles, always dressed impeccably, once found Ginsberg and Burroughs sat amidst a pile of sprawling, dirty pages. He was horrified to discover it was Burroughs' manuscript. Bowles' catalogue of work is extensive, but he came to fame in 1949 with the publication of his novel The Sheltering Sky. It was later made into a movie by Bernardo Bertolucci, starring Deborah Winger and John Malkovich.
There was something about Morocco that just opened me up.
Right.
And I feel so alive here.
Okay.
So people ask me, why Morocco? And my goodness, what do you do there? and I say, first of all, I feel so alive.
Yeah.
And secondly, I write.
Maybe. Welcome to La Tangerina.
The present is there, it's moving me, it's carrying me away in a way, it's moving me into the future. Into
Everything, very quickly. Well, normally I just wander. This is just a snapshot of Tangiers' literary history and the kind of thing we'll be looking at in September's In the Right Light workshop with Carol Maltz.
I'm on the beach. beach.
Chefchaouen
With
is
my
a
feet
magical
stuck on the
mountain
beach.
getaway. Because of its location, tucked away in the mountains, it never gets too overcrowded. That makes it a great place to relax and hide out.
The waves are roaming, they're rolling. Look at those surfers dancing on the foam. I'm on the beach. I'm walking along the beach.
Guests at the Hotel Aladdin feel like they've just stepped out of the pages of 1001 Arabian Nights.